Let's just go ahead and see what else we got in here. Ooh, free pick on Game Boy. It always gives us free picks on Game Boy Color. Nothing else. Always Game Boy Color. I guess I shouldn't complain. Let's go get something interesting. Well, EA. Not what I was expecting to see. Going in based on the title of this game, which we'll get to presumably sometime. There it is, Robin Hood! So yeah, just a game simply titled, oh my god, Robin Link! The Sheriff of Hyrule has been taxing the people in the name of Prince Ganondorf. And we're gonna play in English. This is a Europe-only release, and I think I'm starting to see why. Anything in the options? Music, sounds, credits in the options! How about that? Okay, these... Okay, the guy on the left looks better, the girl on the right, not so much. Oh. Me oh my. This... Oh wow. Okay, we're starting right from the prison, and we already have our bow and arrow with limited arrows, which I guess that's kind of nice to see. Oh god, oh, that's awful! Why would you do that? Alright, so what's this? Extra arrows, cool. Oh, only one arrow to kill the ghost in the Ottoman prison, which Robin Hood killed on his way out. See, now this is perfectly fine. It's just some jailer dude with an axe. That I'd be like, okay, yeah, cool. Why the hell is there a ghost in the Ottoman prison which Robin Hood is escaping from? Like, he's in a prison full of people that want him dead. Was that not enough to work with? Did you really have to go and add in ghosts? Like, I'll admit, my basic Robin Hood knowledge is mostly limited to the movies and to Wishbone, but, I don't think that in the original stories there was any mention of ghosts. And yeah, that's what happens when I look at the chat instead of at the game itself. Also, I have no goddamn clue where to go. Well, there's a heart over there. There's a 5 here. Don't have a clue how to get to either of them. Is that a rat? I didn't even notice before. It says ouch in pop-up letters when you take a hit. That's kind of amazing. Okay, and there's a 6. So, oh well, we've reached an end up here. But, okay, there's an 8. Again, what do I actually do? Oh, there's a door, so presumably that's the way to go. I guess that's up top here, which is interesting, but I don't know if... yeah, that'd be not very helpful. So let's just exit out, and, if I missed a whole bunch of stuff in that prison, then, you know... Oh well, too bad. So, Robin's castle in ruins and, you know, surrounded by and infested with people who also want him dead, and a friend of Robin's picking his nose. And not even the slightest clue of where the chapel might be. Awesome. Oh, never mind, it's right the hell here. and of course the chapel is a big maze too, because, you know, that's how they designed chapels, just, gigantic mazes. They didn't want you to be able to, you know, pray to God. So, yeah. I'm really thinking that, hello, who are you? You know, it would have been nice if they had at least... Like, it's kind of... It is nice that they at least highlight the picture of who's talking, but giving each character different colored text would have helped a whole lot here. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't there be? I'm sure the priests appreciate all the people coming directly from the stables, smelling of horse manure. I will say, in all honesty, I would prefer to be playing the NES Prince of Thieves game right now. It has a lot of problems, but it's at least understandable and not gigantic mazes for every single area. And more numbered doors with keys required. Oh, and I fell down a hole. Awesome. What? Thanks for that, game. Just thanks ever so much. Is this a secret? Well. So I kind of sped my way to a game over there. Didn't really intend to, finish in that way, but, yeah, I'm not doing all that over again. And I might have a save state, but I'm not gonna bother loading, because I just do not care for this game at all. So yeah, this has been Robin Hood, and I really would not recommend this. I don't think I would actually even recommend the Robin Hood on the Prince of Thieves game on the NES. Even though I just said that, it's still not really a good game in its own right. So, anyways, stay away from these two games, and yeah, we're about done here. Okay, let's go ahead and see just what else Lexi has for us here today. Maya the Bee, Garden Adventures. Well, let's play some more little children's games, why not? Alright, Maya the Bee. Obviously based on the children's icon, television and books and other things of you know, just one of those cartoony things for kids growing up and such. And Vero, if you are still watching these on YouTube, this one goes out to you. go ahead and what do we have in the options? Yeah, your basic stuff there. Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, it didn't take him long. And how do we actually, can we talk to random people? Huh. Okay, so that's apparently a thing. And I went from 0 to 3 flowers by picking up 1. Noted. Again, it seems like they populated this world with people you could talk to, but evidently not. Really, how does that not seem like a person you're supposed to talk to and say, "Hey guy, what's wrong?" And we even have a question mark appearing when we're near. There we go, thank you. Okay, we'll find your scoop. Apparently we won't actually tell him we're gonna find his scoop, but we will indeed go ahead and find his scoop. Alright, so I guess we can interact with characters only who are stationary. Oh, well then. Is that it? That would appear to be it. Wow. Good job, guy. It's a whole 2 rooms away. No wonder you could never find it. So are we just going to tag along behind him, or is he going to telepathically know that we want... Well, And let me guess, we can't go through. Okay, so let's go look for another random person to help, which will magically allow us to carry on with the plot. Because he said nobody but worker bees is allowed upstairs. The other worker bee was allowed upstairs, and for reasons which were, again, not actually said, we were just allowed to meander up after him. Okay, now we have a weapon, limited as it might be. What? Why are we going to the Queen? I guess if we talk to the Queen, she will give us permission to take a thing of honey? But that's not quite what I was expecting. This game just kind of has things happening just out of left field. Hi, Queenie. And of course we have no physical proof of this permission. We're just gonna, you know, go up to the guy and say, I have the Queen's permission! Really, I do! And now the guards don't care about me at all. Awesome. What was that thing? Did I walk past it? I may have walked past it. Huh, okay. Well, you know, it's nifty finding out all of this stuff. Okay, see, that would have been good to know. That would be my fault for not finding that, then. Can't really blame the game for that. Wait, what? Literally just did there. Do I have to do something else with the honey? Game, you're kind of, Is there another place I could have gone, or another thing I could have... Oh, duh! There we go! So what we got was an empty pot, which we then had to fill with honey. Huzzah! Again, I don't know why we are giving in to these, Hornet terrorist demands for honey. But, yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Okay, they get their honey and they don't keep their word, okay. Huh. There we go, this is kind of what I was expecting in the first place. That said, however, I think we've seen more than enough of this game at this point. This music is really abysmal. And, the gameplay is just looking, yeah, this is something else, alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say, this has been Maya the Bee Garden Adventure. Even as a children's game, I don't think I would recommend this one. Like, the music's bad, the graphics are not good in terms of, well, really anything. I guess some of the characters are recognizable, but, that's about it. I would still, you know, recommend going with the cartoon over spending time playing this game, however. So yeah, that's about all that need to be said, and yeah, we are pretty much done here. Let's just see what else we get in here today. Pro darts! Wow, that's certainly interesting. Well, let's go for it then. Alright, so, you know... Oh, Vicarious Visions. Always an interesting sign. Ah, there we go. There's some actual sound and some amazingly square graphics. Good job with that. Let's see. Practice, human, computer, easy. Yeah, why not? Computer medium. Game type cricket. Cricket around the world. 301 out. 5. Well, I will admit I'm not overly familiar with a lot of wow, these character portraits. Yep. So, you know, not amazingly familiar with various types of dart games. Well, we can be a parrot. And that's the extent of our choices. Well then. I am honestly leaning towards the parrot, just for the ridiculousness of it. So I should actually look at... who cares about the numbers? Well, that's interesting. I am in... yeah, cannot control this part. Just where you actually managed to hit it there. Well, that's... Yep. Try that again, shall we? Yeah, a little bit better. Oh, that was apparently really good. Probably a triple three or double three, whichever one that is. Also, I have no idea exactly how many darts we throw for this particular segment. Assuming 5. No, I guess not. Alright, and that's an amazing start for my opponent. Yeah, a person in the stream audience has provided the rules for all those types that we saw. So good job going with a medium computer there, game. Yeah. Don't even care anymore. At the point that, you know, the computer got 2 triple 20s in a row. Even with that 1 in there, it's still... Yeah, it's basically a load of garbage at this point. Alright, that's better at least. Though I seem to have thrown fewer darts that round. Yeah, this is, This is on medium. So, you know, there's about roughly a 0% chance of me actually winning this one, but, yeah, couldn't really care any less. Why not? Yay. Go ahead, get your 60 and your 20 in. Yeah, or not, or not. Still though, his next turn will basically definitely get it. Doesn't even matter at this point. It's just, yeah, for the Game Boy Color, this is pretty low quality for a darts game, I would say. Like, I'm sure even on the Game Boy Color alone, you could find a better darts game than this. To say nothing of, you know, in the general video game world. He appears to be going for the single dart win with a 40. Which he got. Amazing.
Please try again.
So yeah, that would seem to be the game, because literally all the other versions were just other kinds of things. This was hitting the numbers 1 through 20 and then the bullseye. This was hitting the numbers 15 through 20, I think, and the bullseye a couple times, get 301 points. Don't know what double out means, but whatever. And yeah, getting 501 points. So, you know, not overly much in the way of variety. Kind of now fascinated by the fact that the text is changing the pixels of the quote-unquote wood grain of the background there. Like, how did you manage that? That is something special right there. So, yeah, this has been Pro Darts on the Game Boy Color. It's been pretty terrible, and I would not honestly recommend this to anyone. I would really say that, there are very few actually really good dart games in terms of video games. Maybe there's something on the Wii where it works out well with the Wiimote. I don't honestly know. But yeah, I would really say that if you want to enjoy playing darts, go find a dartboard and play some frickin' darts. We're absolutely done here.